with the ball in his hands. Fans on their feet. 5, 4, Lin for the win! Got it!
Jeremy Lin, deceptively quick. He helped improve the image of the Asian man. I heard that he's still young, so he'll improve fast. It's true that he does have mostly Asian fans. Jeremy Lin, I'm looking forward. He is our hero.
So I just received the XTEP JLin ones, Jeremy Lin's first ever signature shoe. Jeremy Lin is also the first Asian American to have his own signature basketball shoe. Now, I don't really talk much about shoes on this channel, or even really collect them, but since I've talked a lot about Jeremy Lin, not 1, not 2, not 3, I figured I'd show them off. Now, these took about a month or so to get here, since they came all the way from China to the US, and they literally shipped the shoebox inside of a thin bag, so the shoebox itself has some small dents in it, and the bag that it was shipped in has some small holes in it where you can see the box through the bag, but the shoes themselves remained unharmed. The colorway I got was the blue and gold, which I think represents the Santa Cruz Warriors he played on this year in the G League. When the shoe first came out, it was selling out faster than the PS5s, but now these shoes are much easier to find except for maybe the more popular colorways, like the main blue and white water shoes that were impossible to find in my size when I bought mine on AliExpress, which is the site XTEP uses to sell shoes to the US. Currently on AliExpress, you can get the Christmas shoes, all black championship shoes, the Muhammad Ali colorway, aka the butterfly Hashiras, and of course the blue and gold colorway I got. Now, I don't have enough experience with shoes to tell you how good the quality of these shoes stack up to other high performance shoes in this price range of around $90 to $100, but these JLin ones are the flagship signature shoes, which means these are going to be the best quality Jeremy Lin shoes you can currently buy. But let's be honest, if you're a Jeremy Lin fan like myself, you'll probably buy these shoes no matter what. Now, before you do, you need to be sure to look up your Euro size. These are a size 43 and I'm a US 9.5, but the US size written on the shoebox says US 8.5, which would definitely be too small for me. But these shoes fit comfortably and it's not too snug. Also, there aren't any half sizes, so I'd recommend rounding down if you wear a half size like me. If this shoe is a size bigger, it probably would be a bit too big for me to play in. Now let's take a look at the shoe itself. The right heel of the shoe has the Jeremy Lin logo, while the left shoe has the number 1 to represent his first signature shoe. And the number 1 also kinda looks like a 7 to represent his jersey number. And that is split into 2 to represent his 11th year since playing professional basketball, since he was able to get a signature shoe of his own, which not many players really get a signature shoe in their 11th year. If Lin would have been offered a signature shoe a few years earlier, I could have went Linsanity while wearing the JLin ones. Moving on to the tongue. The outside has the Jeremy Lin logo, while Hoops for Hope is written on the inside. Depending on the colorway of the shoe though, it may have something else written on it, like Float Like a Butterfly, Sting Like a Bee on the Muhammad Ali colorway. On the sides of the shoe, you can see there is a plastic lateral counter to support your foot during lateral movements. That also resembles a wave, and when you turn the shoe around, at the front of the shoe, it says JLin 1, and on the eyelets, there are a bunch of those signature ones as well as a J and L for Jeremy Lin. Last but not least, how is the grip? Even if the shoe looks and feels nice, having bad grip can completely ruin the shoe for me. But luckily, so far I think the grip on these shoes feel pretty great. Although I'll be using these shoes outside, I've heard from other reviewers that these shoes have pretty nice grip indoors and didn't catch too much dust on the court. They'll honestly probably lose a lot of grip after playing outside with them for a year or two, but shoes are meant to be worn, and as long as the shoe functions well while you're using it, I'd say it's done its job pretty well. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty nice shoe. I'd give it a JLin 11 out of 10. If you're a Jeremy Lin fan and are patient enough to wait a month for these shoes to get to you if you live in the US, I'd say these shoes are definitely a good buy. Congratulations to Jeremy Lin for having his first ever signature shoe, and I really hope this year Jeremy Lin will have a chance to play on an NBA team again.